Some time has passed since the incident of the Fortress of Maripide, and you and your sentence is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. Ah, this is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today? Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Maripede! Come on, we've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Chapter 4, Act 5, Masquerade of the Guilty. Talk to the receptionist. Alright guys, if you guys obviously couldn't tell, we're playing the new update for Genshin Impact. I'ma go talk to the receptionist right now. We're late. We're very late. I haven't played this game in a while. I don't know. I just don't know.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Maripede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and... Huh?
It doesn't sound very good.
What's happening?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Don't ask me, lady. I got no clue.
Let's go ask the Duke.
Alright, go to the office. I've just been busy, guys. I haven't played this game in a while. This is like the first video I'm uploading to... Maybe, possibly. So, let's see how well this goes.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Did you not see the earthquake? I'm gonna put on autoplay.
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
Great.
Over the years of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Actually, today is the day we say goodbye to the fortress.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Nope.
Yep. It's you two. Are you leaving now?
Sigewin! Seguin!
Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice.
A lot of people have helped us out. Guys, I have a feeling this is not how prison actually is. It is not sunshine and rainbows.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
Thank
You're
you.
not going to see us off?
Nope.
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
I wasn't.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
No, that's alright. It's not like we'll never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Do they
I hope
now?
you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Maripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Neuvillette was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia. You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
be the polite thing to do.
You're right.
That's right.
I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
All right, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea about half the things that they were talking about. Like I said, I haven't played this in a while. I'm playing this now because 4.2 or 4.3 is like right around the corner. I've been busy with work, so I couldn't play anything at all. It's a little bit difficult, but I have like about a month break that I'm off of work. So I got a month to actually like have this channel like have a real chance. So I'm hoping, within a month we can actually do pretty good. I'm hoping so because I got no clue what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna be honest, I got no clue what I'm doing. I'm just a dude, just like you guys. That's why I named the channel The Casual Gaming. 'Cause I'm casually playing. I got no idea what I'm doing. But I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna just skip straight to going to the Palace Pomona because I don't think you guys want to wait here for so long. So deuces.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Halt! Huh? Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Thank you.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Are we in?
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first.
And what
In the
if I
meantime,
say no?
Please have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
I don't know what that means, dude.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You and Paimon tell Neuvillette everything that happened since the Primordial Sea incident.
A massive whale.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the Primordial Sea.
Yes.
A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
So he's drowning?
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
He's not from He's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve.
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
What was the tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right. Paimon felt it too. We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
Alright.
The water levels rose? Oh no. What about all the people there?
They drowned.
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her.
Yes, Spina de la Rosula's headquarters is there. Hopefully I said that correctly and I didn't just butcher it.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I finish things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Please be careful.
Alright. Go to Poisson. I think I said that correctly. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut to me straight going over there.
Oh no. What happened here?
It flooded. All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape. There's nobody around where they all dissolved. No, let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Hyma means we need to check on her.
Look for Navia and Poisson.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
All dead.
What will I ever do now?
I don't know.
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Oh, is he injured or is he just afraid of heights? I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own?
I don't know what this means. And I'm pretty sure I knew this when I played 4.1 or 4.0. But, are his children dead?
My Desiree.
He looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Damn.
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Continue looking for Navia. It doesn't look like things are doing too well over here. I don't know how much of the area was flooded, but my guess was that most of it all the way up to maybe like the tall ships.
Oh, it's Navia. She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
Hello.
You're here.
Yeah, no shit.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
And Poisson.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
That does not look like a fucking disturbance. It looks like some people, I don't want to assume, but it looks like some people died and a lot were injured. That doesn't sound like just a disturbance to me.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
Damn.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
He fell.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right. You'll be in charge.
Damn. Yeah, just a small
I'm sorry.
disturbance.
Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain.
Please do.
A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded in the waterways. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared. They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights. The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
The numbers don't sound too good.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
That's what usually happens.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Yeah, we're here to help. Woo!
Thank you.
So that's
for
Aaron
being
Boy.
so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we?
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
By the way, where is Melis and Silver? Damn. I think we just... yeah, I think we just triggered some PTSD.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
You didn't answer the question.
And off she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Nadia walks around talking with many people and organizing various matters. Her decisions are clear and reasonable. And yada yada yada.
Intended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters.
That's great.
Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Sure.
Huh? Right now?
I understand.
Thank you. Not a lot of people here, huh?
Nope.
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Damn, okay.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard.
sorry. I just...
Are you okay?
Malus and Silver, they won't ever come back here again.
Something tells me that they were dissolved into water.
What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just... gone. I just can't...
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Yes.
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't think there's anything I can say. Shit happens. I don't know. I don't think there's anything you can necessarily do
I'm
to
sorry
fix that.
for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
I think seeing two of your closest friends getting murked by seawater is a good reason to cry.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Why would we want that?
Obena, Khan, Bernard, Annette, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Jolienne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver.
So that I see, I was correct. That's why the guy was crying. Desiree, maybe his wife, maybe his kid. I totally forgot already. I'm sorry, dude, if that sounds messed up, but I totally forgot who they were already.
So, everyone else is safe. But still,
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated.
I'm sorry, but she cannot catch a break. First, her dad gets murked, and then gets falsely accused, and then she loses both her two, I guess, closest friends, along with like everything. She doesn't sound like she's in a happy place right now.
The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
Dead ones, but heroes indeed.
You're right.
That sounds so fucked up.
Thank you, Paimon.
I'm sorry. That sounds really fucked up.
What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Damn, I'm glad she did not hear our words because that would. I think she'd be pretty mad with us too.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Who are you again? Oh, shit. Fuck. What's her name again?
The knave?
The Knave. There we
What
go.
are you doing here?
I don't know.
Is everything going well on your side?
I guess they're friends now. Shit. I forgot who she was. Oh, she's part of the Harbingers. Yeah, there we go.
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground.
So do we have to fight her in the end, or is she gonna be like an ally like Child was? Because I do remember something. It's been a while, but I do remember Senora. She got murked. And I think she was the only one that's died so far.
As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
I mean, maybe she might come back. You never know. Everybody wanted to have her as a playable character for certain reasons.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
That smile with, like, I guess a little bit of lipstick on it. I mean, I like it, but that looks mischievous.
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. That doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Generous support? Well, shit. From the Fatui, too. I don't think those are words we have heard before.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing.
Why were you in the area?
That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
You know, I'm a little bit of close-up like this. I'm really fucking with the X's on the eyes and like the slight little eye bags. I like it. I like it.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with.
That does make sense.
My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case.
Good or ill. So does that mean that you did good, but next time it could be ill?
As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster.
Didn't work so well this time. I'm gonna be honest. It didn't work.
Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
That is great. Anything to make you feel better.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention.
Hotel de Bouffe de Terre. Butchered that so badly.
By the way, traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Yes.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
Ah, yes.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance.
Are we working together now?
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So the time for jolly cooperation has come.
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you.
Okay.
During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways.
Okay.
Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So I'm just gonna take a guess out here, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna make us do it. Or ask politely, and we're gonna say yes, like we always do, as Tevat certified errand boy.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
Yes.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Can you trust an outsider like me?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, That somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Thank you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
No.
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Navia's strong, but she needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
We'll go to the ruins together. It's an adventure date.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Thank you.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Go to the ruins. Alright, guys, I'll see you guys at the ruins. Alright, we made it to the ruins.
Are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
I just see like a little building, dude.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
It just looks like stone.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Alright, it took us a little while to get over here because I haven't played in a while, so I had to unlock a lot of the checkpoints to get over here. But I'm ready to do this now. Enter the place of secrets. Yeah, recommended party level 90. I think everybody will have level 90. I like these characters. Zhongli for the shield, and then I use Nahida. I use all for I think it was Dendro, right? Dendro is what it was called. Then I to apply Dendro, and then I'd use this to for Electro, Hydro. It's a good setup. You'll see right now. I personally like them. I wanted to collect the Hydro Archon though. I forgot what her name was again. For Farina, Focalors, right? One of those two or both. But I wanted to have her, but I couldn't because I wasn't playing at that time because I was busy with work and I missed out, and I am kind of upset. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Fly them all. Hydro, then I use Electro. And then I just push one button. You know, a little brainless, but come on, guys. Everybody knows that when you play Genshin, right, you don't play for the, intense combat.
What? The floor here isn't safe.
You're not playing this game for the intense combat. You're just playing it for the... Can I get up? You're just playing it for the story. I mean, let's be a little bit realistic over here, people. The combat is not difficult at all. I push the button and they all die.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Let's take a swim.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back to safety, Navia.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
In this situation, you are useless. You got nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Go home.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the look of things here, maybe there's no way back.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
Take a swim. Like, it's probably nice and warm inside.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So, staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Seems like there isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Keep moving. Oh, so we gotta do a little bit of
No, it's a dead end.
hardcore.
Let's try climbing over from the side.
Fellas, please. I know what I'm doing. These puzzles are easy. I forgot what game I've played before. That, you know, puzzles were kind of easy too. I just jump. Okay. Never mind. I guess I can't talk shit if I'm... Took me a little while to get that part. Collect this, be the loot whore. Alright, gotta follow over here. Oh, you know, I was also wondering what is... Okay. That's great. Oh, I was doing all, I was doing all that shit talking and then I died immediately. No, no, no.
Quake!
You guys saw none of that.
Wait, there's something wrong with it.
You guys saw none of that. Third time's the charm. Damn, she took a bit of an L there.
Demoiselle,
Huh?
Oh shit, she's dead.
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
Damn, she's dead, boys. We've hit flashbacks.
Hmm? Oh. Was I...
No, you're dead.
Was I sleeping?
You're dead.
Yes, it would appear so.
Unless we do the last minute MC clutch save, that will probably happen.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Look, boys, if you see like a little tinted background, or if it hits the black and white, you know it's a flashback time, and that means the character's either dead, injured, or about to be dead, and we're gonna do a last minute save.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I?
You don't need a nap. If you take a nap, that means you're gonna stay up later during the night.
This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine.
You know, I don't want to say nothing, but I'm pretty sure if she hadn't worn her high heels, she could have maybe survived. Could have run a little faster.
I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
right. Yes, I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Malus, and Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
I'm pretend to know who that is.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
Okay, okay.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, shit. Is that the guy that died? I don't remember. Maybe she died. I remember her face, but she looks like every other character, but I think so. He's died.
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here.
This is like an alternate thing of what could have been, I'm guessing. But I'm pretty sure she's alive,
Miss Navia, these are
or
some
her
flower
husband is
seeds
dead.
that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here.
I don't know. Probably because you're dead and either alternate realities of things that could have been but didn't. So I think that dude's supposed to be dead, unless I'm so off.
Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously.
I think he's dead.
I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Yes.
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Damn.
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Man, I don't even know what's going on. I'm already lost just as much as probably everyone else right now.
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
Goodness gracious. Jolly gee willikers.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people.
I don't know. I'm just gonna push it on autoplay and I'm gonna let it play out, guys.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Julien, Essen. Why are so many people here?
Oh shit! They're the ones that
I have
died.
no recollection of this case.
Damn, you joined the dead. You're
As
so
of
you're
the
so dead.
judge. Huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey,
think
what
that
kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done?
nope.
In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rasula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rasula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
I'll be honest, guys. I totally zoned out right now.
Miss Navia?
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Trial of the Dead.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her
Yes.
actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro.
Maybe
Even
she's
if
not
Miss
from
Navia
Fontaine.
only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness.
So is she gonna be like an exception to like, being one with water and all?
Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice.
I don't think
Now,
that's how
I
it works.
speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Yes.
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
All right, let's go, fellas.
It hurts.
Oh, I think the
Demoiselle.
flashback's gonna be over.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning.
You're dead. Or you've been turned into the water.
Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier.
They all
Even
died.
Luce and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Yes. And so are you.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all.
Don't you know that if you're famous, you can get away with everything? Don't you know that already? Come on, people. Nation of Justice, my ass.
Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
What you gonna do? How you gonna stop us?
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn?
Yes.
How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us.
I don't want to.
After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
Oh, shit. He's a water person.
No more excuses!
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
Like one of those hive mind people, you know. One of us. One of us. One of us.
What's with these people?
They become those hydro thingies. Hydro fish people.
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us.
Miss Navia, she... Silence.
Oh, damn. It's this dude. Ooh, I like him. I remember quickly. He's a hydro dragon again.
That's...
Yeah, damn. All of them shut up now.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial.
There we go.
The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Let's go.
Go on now, Demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Yes.
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus. Silver.
They have become water fish people también.
Quickly, you must come now.
Listen, my God. You know, I never understood that. They always they always take so long. Like, oh no. They wait till the very last second.
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
Nope. Flashback is over, fellas.
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
How did you get here? That's my question. Probably did some, like, you know, dragon things, you know, teleporting at will. You know, I wanted him as a
I
character.
must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
Use my authority as a dragon.
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Who's Vache again? Oh, yeah, that's that guy.
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
Oceanids.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
A true friend right there.
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
Yep.
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
Yes.
I suppose so.
By the way, Sigwin, whatever her name is, sends her regards.
Ah, Sigewin. I hope
Sigewin.
all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
What is she then?
And the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
You're the expert here, Paimon. What should we talk about? I want to know why he's a dragon.
So,
Tell me the lore of Tibet.
You're probably quite the...
Yes, of course.
No shit, he's a dragon. A water dragon.
Anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
You know, I wanted to get him.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now.
That's great.
Guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
You know, I've always wondered this, but from a... not a gameplay status, right? But just from a, I guess, like, lore perspective, I guess what you would call it. How strong is Neuvillette? I know he's a Hydro Dragon, or Hydro... yeah, Hydro Dragon, which I think one-ups the Archons. But how strong is he if he just absolutely one-shot a child who is a Harbinger? Can I get up? They can let me go? Okay. But how strong is he? That's what I would like to know. Because I did want him. And I can show you guys real quick. Like, just real quick for a second, right? I have 27,039 wishes already. You know, I wanted to get him, but I wanted to get all the Archons. because they seem like very important people, and I wanted to get them. So I saved up, but I couldn't because I had to work, and I totally missed out on it. But now I got a month off, so I'm hoping that, you know, she can come back soon, and so then I can wish for her. But kind of missed the whole opportunity, and I kind of want that back. You know what this reminds me of right here, guys? This reminds me of God of War. God of War. Dig up, up. There we go. Yeah, this reminds me of God of War a little bit when all the climbing and stuff, and yet, but just for that bit, nothing else reminds me about God of War. Which does remind me, I believe the Valhalla DLC just came out. I'm gonna be playing that maybe. If you guys want to see that, if anybody is seeing this.
Order guide you.
Like I said, I just started, or I officially started, right? I've been too much of a chicken nugget. But in order to start, you gotta actually do something. So I got about like a month before I have to start working again. Not because I was fired, but because we're all on break. I got about a month, maybe 2 months to actually make a name for myself. So right now we're probably starting from zero and we gotta work our way up. And you know what? That's okay. It might take one video. It might take 10 videos. It might take 100. It might even take 1,000. But I enjoy doing this. So I just hope we get to do it. You know, maybe I'm looking towards the future. Maybe like 5, 6 years from now. I want a shiny play button. Silver, the gold. Oh, 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 dude. Like 5, 6 years from now, I really want that one. So I think it's 1 million subscribers, right? Dude, that sounds so awesome. All right, I'm gonna shut up right now.
We've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
There seems to be something on the wall.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Okay, fellas.
Perhaps we should
Never
just
mind.
leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
Conveniently.
Something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
Well,
That
no
would fit the
shit.
circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
That looks like okay. I'm gonna be honest, guys. That doesn't look like she fell into the water. That looks like she was sacrificed into the water by some fucked up ritual. Just saying.
And is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Yes, they do seem to match. I like your eyes. I think I've mentioned that before. Oh, cutscene. Maybe. Or not.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
You had one
Don't
job,
blame
dude.
yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Should be.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
What if the sister's the one that put that down there, right?
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
Huh.
I get what you mean, Paimon, but the issue is the order of the third and fourth images, right?
That's right. If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
The second is the second image is also quite concerning. What sin are the people in these images confessing to? Is that Tevat? No. Shit. What was the name again? Celestia? Celestia, there we go.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records.
Yeah, I don't even know who you're talking about.
Previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy?
Probably.
Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
I'm not sure.
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
I don't think she's going to be telling us any clues, guys.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Yep, that was it. We lucked out on our one word of the quest. One word per quest, or per Archon quest. Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out as the prophecy foretells or not. Okay, that makes pretty sense. I would still really like it though if, our character talked. It would be pretty great. I won't have to, speak for them every single time. I like sitting down doing nothing too.
I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Paimon didn't do shit. Be honest, guys.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone.
Well, thank you.
Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates.
Oh, yes, but will she actually answer the question? I don't know. Maybe we'll get a cool, lower background.
I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Dude, I honestly, guys, fellas, I honestly want to know, who is, stronger, who is higher authority.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
Because if you think about it, she is the Archon, right? She's supposed to be the ruler of the nation. But these Hydro Dragons,
I
right?
will be carefully considering my words tonight.
These Hydro Dragons are like, they were, I guess, the rulers beforehand, you know? So theoretically speaking, does he have more authority or more power than her? Because it looks like she's an Archon, but like in name only.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve Cendre is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.